squint sharply. My mouth is bone dry, and I feel like shit. I really don't want to look under the covers, but I know I'm going to have to. Clambering unsteadily out of the bed, I reach over with hands that I notice are shaking a little, and touch the top of the sheets, recoiling against the dampness, wondering what it is under there. Then pull them back in one swift movement. Oh, Jesus. Retching. Gasping for breath, I stumble backwards, banging into the wall. I can't believe what I'm seeing. The shock is blinding. Terrifying. A naked young woman with very pale skin lies stiff and lifeless on her back. Her body is lithe and athletic, if a little on the skinny side. Underneath a silver belly button ring, the faded tattoo of a butterfly sits on her waxed skin, next to a thin, perfectly straight strip of very short, dark pubic hair. Her fingernails are varnished a sky blue colour, and she has rings with Celtic symbols on the middle and index fingers of her right hand. But what scares and revolts me the most is the simple, inescapable fact that her head is missing. The neck is a jagged, raw stump where the head has been either hacked or sawn off, and the blood surrounds it like a huge crimson halo. It is the only obvious injury to the body. For some seconds, it may be as few as 3, it may be as many as 20, I simply stare at the corpse. And although I can remember nothing of the previous night, I know, without a doubt, that there is no way I am responsible for what's happened here. You see, I recognize this girl, even without her head. Her name was Leah Tornes, and I was in love with her. I can't believe this is happening. Yesterday she was a smiling, chatty young woman with everything to live for. Today, she is a butchered corpse, as pale and lifeless as an alabaster statue. My head spins with the confusion of what I'm witnessing. I feel like I have a terrible hangover, and the nausea rises through me in bitter, debilitating waves. I've seen sudden death before, on the battlefield. It's always a terrifying sight, but this is worse, far worse. On the battlefield, you're psyched up for death. As a soldier, you are constantly preparing for it. But I've been a civilian now for 3 years, and the memories of blood and cordite are fading. And as for the woman lying in front of me, she never fought in any battle, never put herself in the firing line. She was a 25-year-old nanny enjoying life in the big city. She was innocent. Why kill her? Why? I can't look at her anymore. If I do, I think I might break down. It's an obscene sight, and yet somehow brutally compelling. But I tear my gaze away and look round the room, trying to find something familiar to hang on to, something that may explain how I got here. Apart from the bed, which is drenched in Leah's blood. The room is neatly decorated and furnished in a distinctly feminine but old-fashioned style, with cheap reprints of still life and classical oil paintings dotting the pastel-coloured walls. The furniture, a huge double wardrobe, a chest of drawers and a dressing table with oval mirror, is all antique pine and matching. It reminds me of the inside of a kid's doll's house, except that in the corner there's a TV on a metallic black stand with a DVD player in the space beneath. A folded cardboard sign sits on top of the DVD player, and it grabs my attention immediately. It's handwritten in black marker pen, the words in neat block capitals. Still shaking, I take a couple of steps towards it and curse. The top line says simply, Tyler, and then beneath it, press play. For a moment I'm too shell-shocked to figure out what it's trying to say, but then the realization hits. Tyler. Someone else knows I'm here. I take a step back, shut my eyes and attempt to take stock of